Hello, I'm Kristen Lee. So, on the 11th day of March, 1983, a blue Smurfette was born, and that was me. And the reason why I was blue is because I have a heart condition. But, I usually do something where I say what I would, my hopes for the year, or I reflect on the year that's passed, or, you know, do something and bring you along with me. But this year I'm just in a funk and I don't know what it is. I really don't want to do anything because I know I'm going to be doing all of the things next month. And I know that basically, excuse me again, we had Popeyes. um, but the beginning of the month, we are going to be running like the McAllisters from Home Alone. So I'm trying to stay chill and get all the things done and adult the best that I can until it is go time. So I was like, well, what do I do for my channel? I always do some kind of vlog. One year I brought you to the really cool Barnes & Noble that is at the Galleria in Glendale, I think. I'm not sure where it is. But anyway, it's this 3 floors of Barnes & Noble, and right around the corner is an espresso store. And I love it there. I've had friends come, multiple birthdays since I've had my channel, and I've brought you to, Danielle and I went to Death Valley and a whole bunch of other things. My other friends had come before I started my channel, and we went up and down the coast and we did a bunch of things. So I'm very blessed around my birthday. So I'm like, when people ask me, well, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know. So I came up with 11 things that if any of this sounds good to you, you can celebrate with me. My Instagram handle is down below, so if you want to put it in your stories, or if you want to send me something, or if you know me in real life and you want to send me a text, go for it. So the first thing I came up with is to watch one of my favorite movies, have a movie night with friends or with family, but that is The Princess Bride. I absolutely love that movie. It's a classic for me. And I always watch it when I'm sick or around my birthday. So that's something you could do. The next thing is go and get some sushi or Mexican if you enjoy it. Try a new place. I always get sushi on my birthday because it's one of the meals that I cannot make myself, so I usually ask for it. Or I find a all-you-can-eat sushi thing and I go with friends. Yeah, I love going to sushi for my birthday, but I also love Mexican, so you can do that. And if you're not too stuffed after dinner, go grab your favorite ice cream. I love ice cream. I like ice cream over most sweets. There's usually never any in the house, or it's like plain vanilla for my dad, and I won't touch it unless I'm like craving something, and I'll put something in it. So it's not just vanilla. But I love mint chocolate chip. I love chocolate peanut butter cup. I love what's the Ben & Jerry's one where it's half and half, and it's cookie dough on one side and fudge brownie on the other. Love that one. And I love the gelatos. So get yourself some ice cream. Hopefully it's not too cold where you are if you go get some. Another thing is donate to an animal shelter. I know a lot of people don't have time to go and help out with your local shelters, but they're hurting. Oh, they're all hurting. So if you want to send some funds their way, or call them up if you have extra dog food that your dog doesn't like or your cat doesn't like, or you have abundance of toys that you just don't want around the house, or you never opened, or sadly you had a pet pass on. They're always looking for donations. You can check with your local Petcos and PetSmarts, and find out if the little cat clinics that they have there, if they need anything, if they have a vet on staff, if their vet needs anything. So there's bunches of ways to help. And usually right around spring, they're looking for blankets and towels and that kind of stuff too. Number 5 is, if you haven't yet and you want to try a new show, one of my all-time favorite shows is Supernatural, next to Buffy, but I haven't been able to watch Buffy since I've turned 35. I've had a really hard time going back to Sunnydale. I can watch when she goes to college and up, but it's really hard for me to watch the first couple seasons of Buffy. But Supernatural, I have no problem. Actually, I have not finished Supernatural, because if I finish it, then it's done. But if I still have to watch it, it's still okay. So I think I made it to like season 9, and there's 16. But the next thing is to check out a local bookshop and pick up a book. If you haven't been reading for a while and you want some inspiration, my booktube is down in the description, or just watch TikToks or whatever. I mean, the bookternet is everywhere, and just start with a genre that you're comfortable with and then go from there. And while you're getting your new book, you can find a new coffee shop. They're popping up everywhere lately, like small business coffee shops, and I'm here for it. And I love their take on the corporate type drinks, like the macchiatos and stuff like that, but giving a twist to it. I love it, and I love the fact that shops are coming back into style, where you can sit down and you can get the big mugs and you can get the latte art and things like that. So I love my coffee shops. And if a bookstore is not your jam, you can go to a museum or an aquarium and just go somewhere you either haven't been in a while, or something that opened up that you've been wanting to go to. I really like the interactive museums, because I like the fact that the museum gives you an opportunity to touch. I know the whole idea of a museum is to preserve it, but I love, like, what was it, the Van Gogh art exhibit, and there was different interactions to do with that. My friends and I went to the selfie museum. That was a blast, and it was all set up so that you could take different selfies and different social media stuff. But yeah, I love that kind of stuff. And then I love aquariums. I love just walking through and having that peaceful feeling. Probably don't go on a weekend, so if you have any free time during the week. But yeah, they're hurting, and they could use people in the doors too, and I learn something new every time I go. Number 9 is to try a new recipe. I know you have it on your Pinterest board, or you saw it on TikTok, or you saw it on Instagram, or some TV show might have had something, or you read a book and they had something that sounded delicious. Look it up and try and make it. I love to cook. I really do. I love to feed people. So, and then let me know if you made anything good. Number 10. It's so dumb. I should have switched it with something else that I just thought of a little bit ago, but I don't know why at 42 I love Squishmallows, but I think they're the cutest freaking thing on the planet. They remind me of the Pillow Pals that we grew up with, and I was too old to get one, so I feel like I'm making up for it by getting all these stupid Squishmallows. But I mean, I have a latte cup, and I have Jack Skellington, and I have I have different parts of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, and technically I'm collecting, so I don't know. I just love them. And then the last one is to pick up that craft that you've been putting down or not picking up or whatever. You know, we all have leftover something or other that we were gung-ho about it, and then midway through we're like, God, why did I start this? Yeah, just pick up that craft and finish it, whether it's a coloring page or whatever your fancy is. And then the thing that I should have switched Squishmallows for is call it that friend. One of the things I'm very blessed in is my friendships, whether it's my family that have become my friends, whether it's my friends that have become my family, whether it's my internet friends that I've either met in real life or they've just become so immersed in my everyday life that they feel like family. I'm very blessed with those friendships, and it's a give and take. And if you've been waiting for that phone call or that text message or that message, jump in and do the first. And that person that you've been thinking about, send them a hey, because maybe they're thinking of you too. I mean, my friends get random wacky crap from me all the time. Like today I sent them a meme that was like, how did you and your bestie become besties? And then the answer is, one day I just looked at this person and started yapping at them, and they started yapping back. I'm like, yep, those are my best friends. That is how we did it. I was listening to one of my best friends. She was talking about Taekwondo, and I was like, hey, do I have a conversation for you? And another one, I sent her a note. You remember those little footballs we used to make? And I asked her if she wanted to be my friend. She's been my friend since then. And then another one came out of the blue. We were living together. We didn't know each other that well. And we started talking about 80s cartoons. So you never know where a friendship's going to start and, you know, how long you can keep it. So yeah, those are things that you can do if you would like to celebrate with me. Those are 11 of my favorite things that I do pretty much throughout the year. I hope you're having a great day and a great week, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.